Storytelling, in a sense, is the center of our solar system. We have chuckled as neuroscientists have proven what we all knew already.
We're meaning-making creatures. We tell ourselves stories and we live by those stories. Sometimes we call them myths, or we call them religions, or we call them ideologies, but we often talk about, changing the story changes the world, quite literally.
This work is not easy, and it's not just about climate stabilization. It's not just about reducing greenhouse gas emissions. It's about achieving justice not just for the planet, but justice for the people. And that's so important because when you talk about anti-oppression, it's about dismantling colonization and dismantling white supremacy and starting to build something new.
I think one of the things about being a Bioneer is that it is such an inclusive framework. And, the seed energy that was there at the very beginning and the vision have held actually quite well. And at the same time, we're constantly evolving and co-evolving with the world.
The ability to connect those in powerful positions, those with resources, with those who are leading social movements and who need resources to continue to do the hard work has been something that has filled me with tremendous joy and a lot of pride. To really share a high-quality education experience on the intersectionality of race, class, the environment. That's why I keep coming back every year, because I've seen lives changed, I've seen communities change, and I've seen the world changed from the kinds of exchanges that happen here at the conference.
This is her first Bioneers. My daughter, really special to be here with her. And when I think about the world that my daughter's going to inherit, it's really these spaces that give me so much hope and joy.
I see art, poetry, hip-hop, music.
I just got done talking to 120 Native students from all across the country who come to Bioneers to learn about what's happening in other places. So I think that it's empowering. And the main word that comes to mind is it gives credence to the struggles that are happening that are often forgotten.
People that live in the Bay Area now have a responsibility because you are now settlers on our land.
By looking at social inclusion, not just equality, right? You're looking at things from a variety of different perspectives to create something that's bigger than the sum of their parts. And that's what Bioneers does. How are you, Bioneers? How you feeling?
Acting from a place of purpose and meaning, it's connected to serving what we most love. It's connected to the idea that having a healthy environment and social justice are inextricably interwoven, and that without arts and spirituality, we're never going to succeed in the massive reinvention of culture that we really need in order to propel the change that's needed for the planet and for our species to survive.
Again, the LGBTQIA talking circles taking place right now. You're able to take...
Many of the people who are really doing this work at all levels of society in every sector, from academia to government, public officials. I think Bioneers in many ways is a celebration of civil society activism. Bioneers becomes a showcase for a lot of the best social work in that sense.
When you hear someone speaking from their own experience, it breaks down the barriers, the caricatures, the stereotypes that fuel the hate groups.
I don't know about you, but I need to find a way to love this country.
If you haven't divested from fossil fuels, what is inspiring you to underperform?
Never be afraid to support Indigenous resistance, because we win.
So who gets to decide whether we say okay to slavery now? Who gets to decide how a woman is treated in the workplace?
Well, if you don't think we're at war, then you're sorely mistaken, and you need to wake up, because we are on the front lines.
We shall be known by
we can't do everything as individuals, and it's okay to hurt, it's okay to cry, it's okay to feel pain, it's okay to laugh, but it has to come from a place of healing within, and that will ultimately radiate outwards to everything.
They say in nature The places of greatest invention and innovation are the places where two or more ecosystems meet. And so, I'm excited that people leave here feeling better equipped to go home and choose what's right for them to do.
It is time now. It is time now that we thrive.
Truth resonates. People can feel that. We all have a bullshit detector somewhere in us. So I think that's a lot of the power of this community, is that ability to tell those stories.
In this great turning, we shall learn to lead in love.